He's getting ready to start. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Here we go. Hello, Trade Gate Hub. We have a special guest with us today. We're joined by Raksha Soni. I've interviewed Raksha several times, many times over the years. She has come up with an algo that is very effective along with her own discretionary trading. And she's a team with her husband, which is, I think, kind of a miracle in itself that a husband and wife team can trade together and take the ups and downs together and not end up in divorce court. So anyway, Raksha, welcome to Trade Gate Hub. Great to
Thank
have you
you
here.
so much, Dave. Thank you so much. And
Yeah.
thank you for everyone who's just invited me in this beautiful thing,
Oh,
Trading Hub.
I really appreciate you being here. And I've seen a lot of your forecasts and your calls work out over the years. And you want to start with crude oil. Crude oil, after yesterday's Fed meeting, really ended up holding up the best with the dollar really screaming 2 days in a row. Pretty resilient. So, what do you see in here?
Okay, so before crude, I think we should jump to dollar first. That
Okay.
where we can see some resistance or some kind of hole at this rally right now. As you can see that it is approaching towards, as I always play with the historical prices, you know about that. So it is reaching towards 2016 high. So that I think will be its a very strong resistance for this rally, at least for some time. But if we keep on going like this and everything which is going on right now in favor of dollar and which has made its rally. Not only that, very interesting thing is in the last month, the entire price fall has been recovered back from this point here at from 89. And interestingly, this price is not only last month's high, but also its 2009 March high. So in the last month's low plus 2009 high has made a very strong support for this rally in dollar in terms of technical points, if we say. So now we
Okay.
can see some kind of halt here at 2016 high low price, which comes at around 91.91, around like 92. So this will be
Okay.
holding this. This will be holding the rally for some time for sure. And
Oh,
when we are going to break this range of resistance, and we can on a longer term, like I can see that 92.865 would be its next target. So I think still it's on a rally bullish mode right now in the dollar. So we have to, if the price breaks below this range, below 91.3, so then we can see another fall back here. But as far as I know, it is still bullish, at least till 92.86. So we can
okay.
see further fall in gold prices also in that. So that's coming
Yeah,
to
I
gold.
was going to ask you if you think that this, although it's been a powerful rally, the trend has been, sideways for a while in the dollar, but overall still a major downtrend. Would you say that this is the beginning of what could be a bull market in the dollar or a bear market rally that's taking place here? Because you had so many dollar bears that you could tell by the power of the rally, there must have been a lot of people squeezed that were short the dollar. I mean, I thought that we had a chance to take out the January low prior
Mm.
to this happening. So, does this have longer term implications? Even though you just have to do the right thing today, and tomorrow takes care of itself. I was wondering if you had a view of whether or not this was going to be a change of trend or a bear market rally. What do your instincts tell you?
It's right now. It's neither a change of a trend nor it has converted completely into a bullish market. But of
Okay.
course, yes, there has been a very strong support here, keeping in view the historical prices of 2009, because this price has been tested many a times. So if we go technically right now, this is the reason, according to me, why this rally has been behaving in the way it is right now. Plus, if we go the fundamental ways, the yesterday's conference was also adding the fuel to this rally here. um,
Okay.
right now, I am still bullish, as I was saying earlier also. Not a change of a trend, you can say, but at least till 92, we can see some. But before that, very important thing is to break this price. Before that, we have to break this price. If not, then we can again see some more reds in dollar again.
Okay, that was a move of the day. We can move to gold now. A lot of people long gold. Going into this, they're probably wondering if we're in a bear market and the bull is over after failing from that 1910 level, a very deep break. Is this a buying opportunity in gold, or will it have more downside as the dollar has more upside? What's your view here?
Not buying for sure, at least till 69. Not buying for sure,
Okay.
as we can see this, the price here, which I'm marking here right now. This is a fib retracement till 61.8%. That's, the golden ratio here. So we
Yep.
can see a fall at least till 69 back here, and a few more volatility, the few more wicks here and there, and some kind of volatile movement here till the price of 59. So the 69 to 59 will be the support range here in gold. If anyone wants to go long, you can go long on the rejection of 59 and the breakout of 69. I know it's a very huge range, but why to lose money when you know the levels, right?
Yeah.
In my earlier video also, I was just checking a very interesting thing in gold on a very longer term, which I have shared a video on my YouTube channel too. That there is a certain pattern has been going on in gold on a monthly time frame. So we cannot decide the trading pattern depending on that, but we can have a view that what exactly might be going on in gold right now. So according to that, I just cut short that story. According to that study which I had done on the monthly chart of gold, it will be going till 1923 first, before any deep or any strong fall in gold again in the future price. So
Okay.
right now I'm bullish, but because of the rally in the dollar, and there are so many other reasons there, it will be falling till 69 to 59 range here. Until
Okay.
then, there is no point of buying, at least now.
Okay. And your last statement was that on the monthly chart, it's still bullish and that the bull market could last until 2023. Did I get
Nine,
you correctly?
1923.
1923. Oh, okay. So on the monthly chart, we could get another rally towards 1923.
Yes. I'll
Okay.
I'll share. I'll just,
Are those circles that you have on your chart there, Raksha, your boomy indicators? Because,
no, no, no.
I
Those
talked,
circles are just the drawing. This
okay,
drawing one. That's
because I have seen, the algo that you guys coded, proprietary indicator, really be successful. And, I hope that we have a chance to cover it there. All right.
sure. I'll just add it here itself. See, this was the fall here.
Yeah.
We got a good support here back, and as soon as this has been tested twice and given a breakout and then again tested, here was the sell here for all the Pumi users we already have. So as I
Okay.
was saying, between the 59 and 69 here, the range, as few of the previous pivot levels are coming in between of that. That's the reason I always add my levels in this to the all the users here, so that they don't miss any kind of reversal from the zones. So this was the Maya's call here for gold sell.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. So they're Boomy. Boomy doesn't always catch the tops or the bottoms, but I'm sure you've tracked performance on Boomy signals that work. Do you have a hit rate on Boomy that you could share? How
uh,
many times, right or wrong, 50% of the time, 75% of the time?
it's It's as we have back tested it on every different scripts, it works differently, but at least it is giving us 80+% of accuracy.
Wow. Okay. All
The
right.
only reason why it is giving such kind of accuracy, first thing is because of the algo behind that, first obviously, and second thing is that it always gives you a place where you have to put your stop loss. So as soon as you
Critical.
have your
Yeah.
stop loss, there is no point in being in worrying about your trade, because you know when you have to get out of the trade,
Right.
because
Yeah.
it
The
will be
most.
giving market will be giving you the opportunities every single time.
All right. So you know when you enter the trade, what your risk is, your stop is there, and Boomi does that for you too.
Absolutely, it
Okay.
gives
So
you
yeah, that's the
right.
most important thing. I mean, everyone's wrong, right, Raksha? It's okay to be wrong. It's not
True,
okay to stay wrong. I
absolutely.
mean, I was looking for a dollar bounce yesterday to fade it, and I
Hmm.
tried it and I got stopped out, and I'm glad I did because of the follow through today. So really the key is really it's all money management. It's a one mistake business, and I'm sure you know stories, maybe you even did it yourself, where you early in your career. And while I'm there, how many years have you been doing this now?
Being an active trader, I have been working more than like 6 years now.
Okay. All right. How
But
long do you think it took you to be, I always ask this question. How many years did it take you to really have confidence in what you were doing?
being very frank, till now also sometimes they get panicked because of that. If I say no, I am very confident, I must be the biggest liar here. But
Yeah,
I always know, I always have a logical reason behind taking any trade, a
right.
logical level here where I have to stop my trade, where till what level I have to look out for. So it's all about your trading psychology.
Uh,
The first thing which I learned to develop is the trading psychology. Then
Okay.
only I enter in any kind of trade.
So, how is it working with your husband in a trading environment? You and Karthik are partners in not just the markets, but in life. And when things are going well, do you temper each other and say, "Don't get too excited"? And when things aren't going well, do you lift each other up? To say this is just part of the business. I mean, I talked to Karthik and he told me about his biggest drawdown, and he said that you can't tell anymore. It doesn't show on his face when he takes a hit. So I'm wondering how you guys, because this is all psychology. I'm curious what the talk is between you two. Do you communicate much during market hours, or that's time for trading and communicate after you're out of the markets?
I cannot stay quiet, so we just communicate every time,
All
especially
right.
in the trading session. Okay, when we are going very good, we know the very good thing with the God's grace is that I can understand what He wants to say, and He can understand what I want to say. So we do not have to tell each other much of the things about. Okay, this is a bad trade. It's fine. We understand that it is a mark. It's all about the market thing. We know only thing what we discuss after a very bad trade or a very drop down, that where did we go wrong, what was the mistake there, and in future we will not just repeat that mistake again.
Okay.
We
Do you encourage your subscribers to journal their trades and write about them?
Yes, of course, we always tell them why you have taken the trade, what is the reason, even if they in Indian market, one thing is there that many people speak about, okay, take this stock, take that stock. So even we tell our subscribers that if you listen to any kind of news or you have a stock pick just because of a recommendation, also write it down, so that afterwards you will get to know that what was the reason you took the trade and what was the reason it went from zero or a hero. So it's all
Okay.
about journal. You have to
Okay.
write it down, because your memory will not be there forever to understand that at that particular point of time I took this trade and I got that much of profit.
Great point. Yeah, we cannot trust our memories. And I believe NLP people talk about the power of writing things down and how it imprints on your mind much more than if you're just looking at a screen or, without writing notes about what you're going to do. So here we are with energy. I think a lot of people have been surprised with energy over this last year since COVID and it went negative, and that kind of said, well, gosh, if a commodity could go negative, how could it be bullish? So this rally continues. What do you see in here?
Yeah, my target here, I was looking for 73 here in
Okay.
oil, but it
Okay.
somehow it is just ranging at 73.63 right now. My
Yes.
ultimate target will be 73.86. So between
Okay.
73.86 to 67.73, this range will be a range of a very big decision that will it be bullish, because it will be very bullish above 73, and it will be back to the reds and back to the bearish zone below 67. So
Okay. Okay.
I'm still not into a kind of a long-term trade, but still I am here. I'm just looking at this level of 73.85 around. So I'm still bullish on crude till now. If it
Okay.
will be breaking my support of 71.30, 71.2 here,
Yes.
this price, then I will be coming out of my trade.
Okay. So nice look on crude and potential for another buck 50 or so
Yeah.
uh, before we see a correction. And when we get a high in crude, will the correction just be that, or could we launch another bear market in crude, or is that history that people are going to look for it to repeat what it's done quite a few times after bull moves turned into a bear because of maybe the global economy, even though the US is coming back pretty good, that the global economy is not handling COVID as well.
Yeah. So, see, as I was telling you, right now because of so many of things going on around in our surrounding, let it be the COVID thing and people making predictions based on that, and then again coming on the practical part, the prices, the interest rates, and all things going on. We only can rely on the technical levels here right now. What I feel personally, it's not that I want to impose that thing, but what I technically feel is, until and unless you have some calculated levels in your hand, there is no point in just going blindly with what people are saying around, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So, yeah,
you
stick
have,
with your plan.
exactly, you have to have your plan. If the prices are going as per your plan, just take the trade, don't look back. And if not, then just wait for the price to come to your entry level or come to your rejection level. Just wait for that point. Like, just like I was telling that I'm still bullish here as per Maya also, it's still 73.43 around this price. It's still bullish, so I will be bearish only below 68 to 67 price range.
Okay. So it's interesting that, when we're looking at crude here, uh, some of the stock indexes came off, but maybe this is a reason why we might get another high in the market. Anything else that you wanted to share with us market wise today?
Last I have one, I was tracking silver too.
Okay.
Silver levels, if I go here, another thing was that silver will be finding its support around at this price level of 26 point 12 to 26.25.9. So this will be its support range for the fall now, as of now. But what I feel, it this fall will be till 25.68 here.
Okay.
So we can see few more downside candles here till the level of 25, because here this last month's low is also coming at 25.8 exactly. So we can see a few more red candles till the price. Any buying opportunity will be on the rejection of this range and the breakout of this range. So I will be waiting for a breakout here for any buying here. If the price is rejecting here till now, then also I won't go for any buy, because it will be just correcting itself and going to touch the price of last month's low.
Okay, and did you take a look at the monthly like you did in gold? And does that give you any
Yes,
longer term
yes,
biases? Go ahead.
yes. There is another point which I was looking, that this lines here, purple lines.
Yes.
These lines are, I'll just tell you the price. It's 29 to 27 of range. So this range is a range where we will be deciding again, as I was telling in the crude, that the range will be deciding whether the market will be bullish or whether the market will be bearish.
Okay. So
Okay.
wait for price.
So
Don't have an
right now,
opinion.
as it has rejected the price, it's still, we're back into the bearish market. We can see the fall till 25 here, and if
Okay.
another try is there, will be super bullish about 29 only.
Okay.
For any long term investment purpose, if you want to go for a long term investment purpose in silver, wait for the price till 29. Just wait for the breakout about 29 on a very conservative mode. Just wait for the retest of this 29 as a support again, and then only go for any bullish move
Okay.
here.
So you wouldn't put on silver long positions until it proves itself with an upside breakout over 29.
Yes, yes, for a good long positions, or also if want to go for the short scalps or something like that, then
Yeah.
as I was telling, just rejection of 25.68 here and the breakout of 26. As soon as it gives you the breakout, just wait for a small retest on a lower time frame, and we can see the price going back till 27.
Okay. So what a great run through some different instruments today, Raksha. I really appreciate giving us some guidelines, some technical areas to pay attention to going forward. If people want to subscribe to your service, follow you, get to know a little bit more about what you provide, what's the best way of doing it? Maybe you could show your website now.
Yes, sure. So that's our website, niftyanalysis.in. So here everything will be available, all the informations about what exactly Bhumi is, how we are working on Bhumi.
What does
And
boomy mean? Is that an Indian word?
Bhumi means earth,
Old?
earth,
Art.
EARTH, earth, yeah.
Okay, see, I'm thinking about myself when I said old. All right.
We have
So,
our live Discord channel here, and we have good reviews back here. And this is the plan which we are providing in Bhumi. We provide for the markets of NSE, indices, NASDAQ, Forex, COMEX, and Maya. Maya is one single indicator for all these markets, because there are many subscribers who trade in different markets all at the same time. So for them, it's a single umbrella indicator here, where which will cover all the markets here, and plus crypto market.
okay. Any
Yeah.
view before we go on what's happening in crypto?
Crypto is Karthik's place. I am
Okay.
away from it.
Okay.
We have clearly defined our lines in that. That's the reason we just don't quarrel the way which there should be. So
Okay. Yeah.
I
Karthik likes those reflexive markets that pay big right away. You don't have to be real patient to make a lot of money in crypto if you're on the right side. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your day today, Raksha, to address TradeGate Hub and really believe that you are doing a great job in these markets. I always take away something, levels or potential scenarios in the market every time I talk to you. So I want to thank you for being with us today, Raksha, my trading warrior sister.
Thank you so much, Dale. For I always I just wait that when will I meet you. So I'm always happy to see you, and thank you so much for inviting me here, and thank you, Gail, for also inviting me here. And
Okay. And people can find you on Twitter where at
yes,
RAKZ. Go ahead.
RAKZ at 20 underscore 27. Here is our is my ID, and this is our website. This is our official ID, Nifty underscore analysis here.
Yes.
And one more ID which I want to show is our crypto hero here is EcoWise Lab.
Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
we three are here right now working with Bhumi, and his Twitter ID is EcoWise Labs. So if you want to go for any crypto details and gold and silver details and gold and crude details, especially, he is the person. He just loves to play the prices with these. So this is our the team here.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Raksha. Good hunting the rest of the week and into the future. And may, all your boomy trades and discretionary trades ring pips upon you and your husband and all your subscribers, my friend.
Thank you so much, Dale, and thank you so much, and take care, and be always like this, my warrior brother. Just
Okay. So, everyone at TradeGate Hub, check out Raksha and Karthik and take a look at their, what they've developed with Boomi, which means art. And you know what? It's a great word because I've always believed that trading is more of an art than a science.
Bhumi means earth. Um, um,
Earth.
Earth, yes. Bhumi means earth.
Oh, oh, Earth, not
It,
art. Okay.
it is a
Okay.
support for everything on this in this financial world. You can say,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right. So now I finally know after a year or so that it means Earth. And you're one of the best on the planet. So thanks very much, Raksha, and have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dale. Thanks.
Adios.